Hello and good morning. It's Monday, November 7th, right? And tomorrow's November 8th. But we're going to have the full moon. The full moon tomorrow. My voice is hoarse. I've been sick. Like my allergies, it's just been crazy. But my voice, it goes hoarse sometimes. But I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna get through this because I wanted to talk about the full moon. The full moon and the spiritual meaning behind the Beaver Blood Moon in November 22nd. So this full moon, like according to the Farmer's Almanac, they call this moon the Beaver Full Moon, the Beaver Full Moon, because it's around election day. November 8th is election day, I think. So, and then they just call it this year, November Beaver's full moon. I think they call it Beaver because of the month of November, because every month they call the moon a different thing. The flower moon, the this moon, that moon, but every moon has a different name. So in November they call it the Beaver. November's Beaver Moon is accompanied by a total lunar eclipse. During the lunar eclipse, the moon, the sun, and the earth stand in line with the earth in the middle, causing our planet's shadow to be cast into the moon. This gives the moon a reddish coppery hue, as well as the nickname Blood Moon. The total lunar eclipse will be visible from North America, reaching its maximum at approximately 6 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, November 8th. So be sure to convert your local time zone to find out when you can look for the eclipse. In the eastern US and Canada, the moon will be very close to setting at this time. So try to find a location with a clear view of the western horizon. So this information, I got it exactly from the Farmer's Almanac. I'm going to include the links in that so that you can check it out. And then I go on Google. I Google everything. So on November 8th, that is tomorrow. On November 8th, this will occur at 5:17 a.m. and will last about 85 minutes, ending at 6:42 a.m. According to NASA, the moon will turn coppery red. Try binoculars or a telescope for a better view. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else. What is the meaning of the blood moon? Plural, blood moon or blood moons, a full moon that coincides with a full lunar eclipse and that has an unusually reddish appearance. Note, the red color of the blood moon is caused by the diffusion of the sun's light into the shadow cast by the earth. So, okay. Let's see. What does the Bible say about the blood moon? So the blood moon is also prophesied in the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 11 through 13, where verse 12 states, And I beheld, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as a soft cloak of hair, and the moon became as of blood. That's the verse 12 in the book of Revelations. Does the blood moon affect humans? The fact, science says that no. There is no clear statistical evidence of the moon affecting human behavior. Okay. Like, I went on Google and I looked up a whole bunch of different things just to see, what is the blood moon? How does the blood moon make you feel? During Hunter's moon, blood moon, you will also feel a heightened sense of anxiety and resentment about things that aren't going well. Despite your best efforts to calm the mind, work the body, and go for a long walk, preferably barefoot on the beach or the grass. It's true. You have to have your feet in the earth. Like, you walk by the beach, just walk barefoot. Like, take your shoes off. All right. So, and then now I'm going to go into an article because I like to look up the spiritual meaning of things. So, and then this one is the spiritual meaning behind the Beaver Blood Moon in November 2022, explained by Prerna Nambiar. She wrote this 16 hours ago. So, it's a big deal. The Beaver Blood Moon is all set to take place on Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. But what's the spiritual meaning behind the full moon? Keep in mind, this is not just any moon, any blood moon, as it is also a lunar eclipse that tends to signify a huge transformation path in astrology. Undoubtedly, it's also the time when energy is alleged to be at its full peak and marks a good time for manifestation. So this time is the good time. It's the best time for you to be manifesting good things into your life. Like, you want blessings, you want things to get better. You want good things to come in, so you manifest good things into your life. Like, this is not the time to be sitting here manifesting fuck shit. Like, because that same fuck shit is gonna come back to you. You know, but people don't. I don't know. They still do it. They still do it. It's like, whatever. Back to the article. As the farmers, as per the farmers' almanac. That means the information they got about the blood full moon is from the farmer's almanac. So I did go into that first. November's full moon gets its name from the time of the year when beavers are working continuously to build themselves dams for the winter. So I knew it was a reason behind the name Beaver's Full Moon. So beavers are working continuously to build themselves dams for the winter, because winter is coming. The website for further points out their times when the moon is also referred to as the frost moon. This is because there is a chill in the air, which signifies winter is coming. That's probably in December, because we're in November. So November is the Beaver Full Moon. So December is probably the frost full moon. The spiritual meaning behind 2020's full moon. The November Beaver Blood Moon is extra special as it is also the time of the lunar eclipse. As per Vice, the Beaver Blood Moon usually represents a time when people come to terms with information that could change their lives. Given that it is a lunar eclipse, a time that forecasts a radical shifts in our lives. The outlet suggests people who follow astrology can expect some big changes to come into their lives. While some people can be blessed with some good news, there might be a few who may not be pleased with what lies ahead of them. Nonetheless, the spiritual meaning behind the Beaver Moon represents a reported shift in life that also leads to something meaningful and beautiful. So it's pretty much saying you're supposed to be manifesting good things and blessings into your life, because if you're sitting there and you're trying to manifest curses and hexes and jinxes and you're trying to hurt people, all that is going to come back to you. This is just the time everything is going to come back. People who have been doing good things, reaping good seeds, sowing good seeds, and manifesting greatness, blessings. All of your blessings are gonna come. Everything good is gonna come to you. And these people who've been doing the fuck shit, like, it's just gonna be bad for them. And it's nobody's fault but their own, because you're not supposed to be doing that, but you do it anyway. So it is what it is. Life goes on. Back to the article. As per Space is also a website that talks about the way the earth moves, the time zones of when the full moon is going to be taking place. So you can also check that out. I'm going to include the link for this article in the website so you can check it out. So the eclipse will begin at 4:10 a.m. You see how I went into the Google search, I went into the Farmer's Almanac, I went into several different articles, and they all gave a different time of when the full moon begins. all I can say is that it starts in the morning time. It's not in the evening where you're going to see the blood full moon. It's going to be in the AM, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and at approximately 7:49 a.m. This is also the period when the moon will reappear, because in the morning you can see the moon. The total eclipse, on the other hand, is a bit shorter, and it will last from 5:17 a.m. to 6:42 a.m. If the skies are clear, people in the U.S. and North America will be able to see the eclipse clearly. That's if the skies are clear. It's been cloudy and raining, so I don't know. I hope I'll be able to see it. You also have the option of enjoying the view by watching the live stream that is being conducted by timeanddate.com. You can watch it by clicking on the link. The link will be in the article that I'm gonna put in the description box. So, and then that's pretty much it. So, as per the full moon, the meaning of the full moon, people could be blessed with good news. There might be a few who will not be pleased with what lies ahead of them, but that's because that's what they have been manifesting. They have been manifesting fuck shit. And all that fuck shit is going to come back into their lives. So, oh well. And, blessings. All the good things are going to come into your life. So stay positive, vibe high. And just be a good person. Lead with love. Always lead with love. And I'll see you later. The links will be in the description box. Bye.